My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers. Ooh, we've unlocked a hell of a lot of decks here. Well, okay, never mind. We've unlocked 2 decks here, but now we can see all of them. So we've already won once with the clubs deck. That was last episode. Spoiler alert! At the wrong time. I did it. Do you usually say spoiler alert immediately after doing the spoiler? Evidently, that's what I think. Clubs deck. Yep, we've won with that. We've got spades, diamonds, nothings, and then the signature clubs deck. Top shelf clubs. We've also got random deck, which you get for winning with the glitch deck. Blackjack. Win a run with the clubs deck and the spades deck to unlock this red deck. The inverse. Full deck, win with blackjack and red deck to start with this deck. Signature hearts. Win a run with the hearts deck to unlock this. Top shelf clubs. Spades will unlock that. Diamonds will unlock that. Okay. Win with the nothings deck to unlock the wizards deck. The wizards deck to unlock the giant rats deck. The fortune tellers, the giant rats deck to unlock the fortune teller, and then the fortune teller to unlock the birthday deck that you start with. Okay, so we can see the clear progression of the unlocks here. Let's head in with our spades deck though. Spades grant us shields if we should win and blackjack with them. Place our bet. Oh, I see. So these are like an increasing level of difficulty modifiers that you can add on top of your thing. Double down. Advantage is harder to get. Harder to get? Do I want it to be harder to get already? Yep. You approach the old tavern. It still reeks of ale and addiction. You're gonna have to master the strange version of blackjack they play here. Let's do it. Gonna have to stand against 21 because the enemy just happened to get the absolute nuts there, and then I'll hit you back for 20. Great, that's our fastest bartender beat. I'd like if they were all about as quick as that. Get out of jail free card. There is handy, on play, instant tie, but on discard burn. Okay, so this saves us from a mistake that we've made. Trump card, similar, but it shreds. I mean, this gives us an instant blackjack. We would use this often in the same way. I'll use the get out of jail free card. Okay, start with 1 advantage from chip and chair, and on spending advantage, if you're below 21 HP, gain an advantage. Then there's chip on your shoulder. If you already have a score of at least 12, gain 1 advantage once per round. So if I hit after I have 12, neat. And then broken chip on foe bust, gain 1 advantage. This is probably the most controllable one, the chip on your shoulder. I'll take it. It's incentivizing me to take a bunch of like low cards, because obviously I don't want to get 12 and then hit and get an 11, get a 10 rather. Because if I'm already at 12, I hit, I get a face card or I get a 10, that immediately takes me to 22, I bust. And that's not what we're looking for. I'll hold on 15 here, I think. I take 3 for it, but yeah, I avoid busting. Ooh, 21. That'll give us some... Oh, no! I wanted the armor! And then Geralt of Riviera screwed me over. How dare you. Unfortunately, because I don't already have advantage yet, chip on your shoulder is not giving me advantage yet either. This is getting a little tense. Half of these are great, half of these instantly lose. Hey, I gotta get out of jail free card. Still, I'll stand there. Total of 20, hit the board for 1. I really need to wait for this bad boy to bust. There we go. Damage. Okay, I've still got my get out of jail free card at least. Just in case I need to suddenly force the tie or save myself from Boston. Well, that wouldn't help me in that situation anyway. Although I should have just held and done 13 damage, it would have been enough. I'll get out of jail free this time. And then 17 for the finale on the board. Bounce card. On play, move a random card from your played cards into your hand. And then on discard burn, there's also the Geralt of Riviera. On play, burn one of your opponent's cards. Lockpicking card. Exploit. Unlock every locked card in play and then quick discard them. I'm going to take the bounce card. I am again incentivized to go for low values, but it'll probably still be quite different to the last deck that we ran. All right, drunk, you've got a 6, I got a 5, you got a 7, and you stand on that? Yeah, I've got a flexible card, so I can hit again. And that, in fact, even gives us... I mean, having a flexible card... So if I have, like, a lot of aces, I can still benefit very effectively from Chip on Your Shoulder, because the aces will get me to a high value, and then they'll save me from that same high value by becoming a lower value afterwards. So, like, we previously had 16. I get to hit then, getting my Chip on the Shoulder, get a 7. That would have bust, so otherwise then the... or rather, because of that, the Ace of Spades then reverts to being a 1. I'll hold on this one. I don't want to hit a face card right now. Dang, it actually would have been a really good hit. Ooh, very lucky hit there. Gets us all the way to 21. I'll get some armor. Alright. I'll Tither. Oh, there's the bounce card. Easy 19 against your 15 drunk. 18 against 15 again. And 18 against the bust will get us there. Jimbo, you can play a maximum of 5 cards. On stand, gain 4 chips for each of your played cards. No? I'm gonna want to be able to play more cards than that. I'll take the reverse card. Things with 0 value are going to be good for generating advantage in this deck. Counterfeiter. I don't know if I have anything I want to counterfeit. I'm going to have a drink and remove a card from my deck randomly. Whoa! No, that's getting a night's rest. Oh, beers on the house. Remove a card and take 3 damage. Pay 40 chips to add a loyalty card to your deck. Remove a card and take 8 damage. 65 chips to add a loyalty card with 3 stamps to your deck. Remove a card and take 6 damage. So the loyalty card is the... it's the card that if you get 10 stamps on it, you can force an instant blackjack. So it's a really good way to expend our advantage. So I'll take it. And then permanently remove a card from the deck. Okay, so I really want to be able to get to 12 and then still hit. So needing to get to 12 and still hit means that I want to remove my face cards and especially my 10 also, but I'll start with the Jack. Shop 4 cards or take the poker player down. I'll take the poker player down first. Ooh, yikes. I hope I can generate some advantage here. If I hit, I probably bust. But I'll still generate the advantage, so I'll still have the ability to get out of jail free. Perfect. Yeah, I can't just let this opponent just roll over the top of me here on the first round. There's our exploit card. Perfect. Yeah, I'll exploit you, give you another stamp. Because it gains it permanently, so I might end the battle without doing that. And definitely don't want to. Hey, we see here the utility of the aces. Aces are going to be perfect for my deck. Yep, can't hit anything here. Safely, that is. That's one of them back to hand. Take another hit there, getting up to 18. Oh, love a straight up 21 off the board. Got to make sure that next time I encounter the loyalty card, I expend everything I can. I'll stand here, get a tide turn, get closer to that loyalty card. There we go. Do I want to try and risk getting back to the loyalty card by continuing to hit here? No, I'll just take the win. Ooh, foil. Love these. And it's a versatile card. Kind of versatile. It's not versatile, the keyword. It's versatile, the lowercase v versatile. It's verse. It does 3 or 4. It could do anything. Might do one, then the other. Because it rounds up on stand. Kingmaker, handy. On play, transform any of your other play cards into a random king, and then there's the Charred Lizard as well. I'm taking the foil. I'd be very silly not to. It comes to my hand in the opening for free, and then can be played for free. So it's card draw and it's energy. What a wild deal. Speaking of a wild deal, I'll shop 8 cards. Show me. I really wanted an ace. 1's fine. AI generated card isn't. Yikes, the only thing I want here is the 1. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to generate advantage. Stay a night? Get rid of a random card? I'd only be sad if I lost the foil or the loyalty card. That's perfect. That was a 10. That's actually ideal to lose. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, you might have an ace up your sleeve, but... Ooh. Do I play my foil? Yes, because not only does it give me the blackjack this turn, it also gives me a bunch of armor going forward, so I'll probably not take much damage in this fight. There's the loyalty card. I can hit now because we've got the ace of spades on the board. Perfect. And that gives me the ability to get towards my loyalty card. I'm going to hit again, and then I'll bounce a card back into here. Unfortunately, losing the advantage I was going to spend on the loyalty card, but that's okay. Unfortunately, I know the next one to be a king, so it'd be great if I could use advantage right now. Sadly, I don't have any. My foil pie of hearts! I wanted that. I still got a blackjack, but unfortunately the enemy did as well, so I didn't benefit from mine. Ooh. I'm generating advantage and I got flexible cards. What? Oh, once per round, chip on your shoulder does that. Yikes. I thought it was going to be more common than that. Okay, let's get out of jail free. Eight, 9, and the face cards screw with this one, but I was willing to take that risk because there were so many others. Ooh, played this 5 and I get a blackjack. I love that. Damn it, the enemy blackjack does well, so I don't really get any effect there. Ah, give me my foil back. It's so good. Another blackjack. No, the enemy took my blackjack. Stop it. The manager's being so cruel to me. I just have to take the damage on this one, unfortunately. Hey, there we go. Loyalty card. Full blackjack immediately. Get go. Stop blackjacking only when I blackjack. It's really annoying. It's like really, it's like, it is actually very deeply annoying. I'm mad. I'm apoplectic about it. Literally stop doing it. Ah! How dare they? King is the only bad draw. There we go. 19. That's an important round. You start with negative 22. And you're about to play a credit card for another negative 11. Well, I had to stand here. And it works. Oh, an ace. Thank you. Terminate the tower. It's a 4 cost. 4 cost. It's not a 4 cost, sorry. It is 4. It's 4 value. On play, play 1 of 4 unique cards. We have break limits, which is on play, double the value of a card played for the rest of the encounter. There's also sweep leg. On play, set foe's max score to 20 and yours to 22 for this encounter. And then expulsion, deal and take 2 times more damage. So that's our, oh god, eruption. And then scratch, which I have to imagine is going to be claw. On play, deal 3 damage. Increase the damage of all of your scratch cards by 2 for this encounter. So you can just play a straight up claw deck. Cool. Heart of 3's on hit. If you have already at least a score of 13, heal for 3 HP. I've still got to take the ace of spades though. Let's get our fortune told quickly. The Lovers. On play. Oh, it triggered its on play effect. Set card values to their base value, then burn all cards created this encounter. No, it just healed me. Weird. The Hierophant. On play lock, on bust, and on stand, heal by the amount you busted by. Cool. And then Chariot. On play, instant tie, gain 21 shield, then lock. At the start of the next round, burn this card and then stand. Ugh. So you gain 21 shield, but you also lock for... Yikes. I don't really want any of them. On play, set card values to their base value, then burn all cards created this encounter. I guess I take Hierophant. Worst case scenario, it does nothing, whereas the other ones have downsides. Speaking of downsides, let's go up to Lau's Lounge. Sorry. Lau's Lounge. We'll invite ourselves inside. They're pushing their luck against us. That's okay. Ooh, love it. Stand on a 20, generate some advantage. There's the Hierophant. Man, this enemy can't stop busting. They stand on an 18, so yeah, that makes sense. One more hit gets us our advantage. Okay, as soon as oh gosh, I've got to make sure that I actually even get back to the point that I can, I do have a tie card in my hand at least. Bounce one of the cards at random. That's fine. Okay, and then I'll tie. We burn a bunch of those cards. I lost a lot of my advantage. But that's okay. We got through the worst of it. And in fact, it guarantees I end up getting back to my loyalty card. Oh, so this counts as a turn when I use an exploit. That's cool. So I can pass time with that. And then, yeah, I literally just need to win the fight. One more advantage. Put that into the loyalty card. Foil Pie of Hearts. That doesn't cost me anything to play, so I'll just play it anyway. Master of One bounce card. Is the bounce card good? Move a random card from your played cards into your hand. So it allows me to fix, like, having busted. But... yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I don't think it's great, but I think it's fine. Let's go up against the... Wizard. I don't want to vase you later. Yeah, you just got to gather your magic cards from your memory card. Yeah, I remember you. Then I'll put my foil on the board just so that I can get a perfect opener. Happily. 19 is more than good enough for us there. I can't risk bouncing just the hero font back to hand, so I'll happily lock a 17 as well. $21. I'd love to see it. Another 21. This one's going to cause me to win, though. Which means I'm not going to be able to go through back to my loyalty card. I'm fine with that. There's Expulsion. Deal and take 2 times more damage. Glitched card. Copies a random suit, value, and effect. And on stand, unlocks Kanban card. 0. On play, move 1 of the bottom 3 cards from your draw pile into your hand. Oh, that's sick for us. Coin flip. I've never seen that event before, so I'd like to see it now, please. Tell me, which is your favorite card? Choose a card? I mean, it's probably the Foil Pie of Hearts, if I'm entirely honest with you. It's a risky game, though, so I recognize that if I put that in, I'm probably 50% of the time losing it. I could try and do the same with my loyalty card if I really want to do. You know what? I'd probably be least sad to lose or gain an Ace of Spades, whereas I feel like the other ones will kind of break my knees. Heads, get 2 copies of the chosen card. Tails, permanently remove the chop. Yeah, okay. I'd like heads, please. Heads, enjoy your new cards. Woo! 2 additional copies of it. That's sick. Sofa sleeper. Have I spoken to you? Someone is sleeping on the sofa and you think you could grab something out of their wallet without waking them up. 10% chance to wake them up. Give a card. Okay. Grab a card. Take 5 damage if they wake up. Steal a random card. Increase chance to wake by 5%. There's also grab chips. Take 5 damage if they wake up. Steal a handful of chips, 30. And then increase chance to wake. Put a card from your deck into their wallet. Increase the chance to wake by 35%. Or just let them sleep. %45% chance to wake up. Do it one more time. 80% chance to wake up. That cause them to deal me 5 damage. Let them sleep. They look so comfortable. They've even got the Schnorr Me 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 hat. Card removal. Of course. Every single time that you offer this to me, game, I'm gonna do it. Thank you. You heard a rumor that you need a VIP pass to get to the bouncer. 3-card Monty. Haven't seen this, and I don't have money to lose. A pro gamer 3-card Monty? Sure. I mean, I'd happily take any of these. Right. I don't have the money to do so, so I just have to lose health by walking away. So I definitely should have fought the other person. But now I know what that event does. Well, my loyalty card came out and immediately popped off, so there's my Blackjack. Ooh, absolutely put an ace in my hand, thank you. If only I was getting an advantage every time now, because all of these zeros would give me an advantage. Unfortunately, chip on your shoulder only works once per turn. Duh. There we go. I tie without having to use any of my cards from hand. Con bomb. I'll take a 5 in hand just so that I don't have to deal with it being in deck. And then I'm just going to exploit the loyalty card 3 times, honestly. I don't want to miss out on it. $19 to the paparazza. And I've got a foil card in hand that I can play here in order to get another blackjack against them. 21, that'll be... I mean, we're getting very close to an easy W. Do I drop the 5 on the board? No. Do I do it now? I'm missing out on 1 exploit. Yeah. There we go. 1 more exploit for the loyalty card. Yeah, I'll happily take a tie. You know what? No, I dropped a 4 and they swapped it. How dare you? 5 is obviously going to be just too much here. So I'll happily take that hit, but it's against my impenetrable armor. Two more triggers of the loyalty, which is nice. And then we'll win the fight. Queen of Wonderland. Half the value of any played card for this encounter on play. 21 chips to reveal the special card. Sure. Oh, it's the Dark Mage. Yes, I do want to get rid of cards that are 7 or higher. Thank you. Occasionally my enemies swap them to me. Speaking of swap to me, yikes. It's pretty important that I don't just beef it on this one, especially because the enemy will get so much armor, because that was all spades. Yeah, none of those can actually bust. Nor those. Oh, our cards are so low that we have the ability to play so many of them. I love it. And because the enemy's already set, I will happily take the blackjack there, getting myself 20 block. I'll move the 6 into my hand basically just to get it out of the draw. There's that loyalty card. I love how flexible pretty much all of my cards are. Yeah. Worst case, I hit a 3. Take that. Hit, and then exploit, 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 and then I can hit and I'll get an ace. And there's literally nothing, I can't even hit. No more hitting. Stand for 20 against the enemy. Keep getting that loyalty card even closer. And then I can get it even one more closer before finishing out the fight. Get him! Oh, uh-oh. Oh, I can reveal the special. Good. Instant Blackjack if this is your only face card in this encounter. Well... yeah. Yes, it is. Oh, that's so easy. Foil King of Space and Time. Hell yeah. Handy, on play, move all of your other played cards to your foe's side, then stand. Can only be played if you have a jack in play. It's also the foil Lightning of the Fourth Kingdom. On play, Foresight 1 deals 3 damage if the revealed card has a value of less than 6. I just don't think dealing 3 damage is worth much. Like, is this that exploitable? I don't think so. I do want to reveal the additional card just in case it's insane. It's a foil Jimbo. Let's take foil King of the Hill. Because even if it busts, it has to set back to Blackjack. Let's go to the VIP area. Oh, and it's foil! I can literally choose when I want to just instantly win a hand. Oh, it's perfect. They've got a transit card, exploit, move any card from your draw, blah, blah. I don't want to use that one. Yeah, I don't have anything that's going to be 5 or more suddenly. 4 could screw with me right now, but then I'd be able to bounce. Do I accept 19? Okay. Let's play a 4 from hand manually so that I can, against Mr. President, gain 21 shields. I take the 4 away. I don't have to worry about drawing into it. I'll take 1. It's only against my armor anyway. There's a full blackjack for us. Unfortunately, the enemy doesn't take that much damage. Okay, cool. I can exploit the enemy's cards. It seemed like I had to be able to, but it's because the cards are written the same for me and for the enemy. I always have some difficulty telling if the card is written the same for each of us, but I use your card. What does your card target? If your card says you or your opponent, who does it mean by each of those? Oh no, I could have taken another hit. I had a flexible card out. Oops. 20 straight to the enemy, though. And play my foil King of the Hill, immediately get another. I can't endorse anything that happens here. 3 spades, another Kanban card. I want to take a -9 of spades so that I can start drawing through everything. DJ, because I've never seen you before. I remixed your deck. Another one. I remixed your deck. Another one. That's, yeah, now I understand what you're trying to do here. And Master of 1, layer 1 of a random suit on hit. Yeah, I can just keep hitting. I'll accept here, because I don't want to hit the -9 and suddenly have difficulty doing damage. -9 would be better at the start of the next hand. I'm going to stand with the Blackjack here. Yeah, the enemy managed to get a Blackjack as well. They appear to have burned a card. Do you have the ability to hit Blackjack anymore? I'll hit my own 4 and 5 on the board. Up to 12. No valid target for Kanban. So there have to be reasons not to just go with a low cost deck the entire time, because this does seem like it's probably a lot more resilient than a high card deck. Let me manually play a 6, and then I'll just exploit this card 3 times. Take a 2 out. I'm gonna play the foil King of the Hill. And basically it's just so that I can get it back into the draw pile. Because every draw pile that I don't play the foil King of the Hill, I'm just missing out on an instant Blackjack I could have. There it is. And I might even be able to cycle my deck enough to just get to the foil Blackjack every single time. Please, DJ, I need you to take more damage. Shields in spades. I have at least 100 shield. Okay. What are we gonna do here? I'm gonna start out with hit. Yeah. Ooh! Putting a foil card into hand is perfect, because I get to play those for free. There's our advantage. And I'll play the foil card to get the Blackjack here. Oh, I love this just cycling for the king constant. Oh, there's another Blackjack with the loyalty card. Oh, unfortunately, I'm probably not going to get back to that. Oh, let me get back to the loyalty card. Let me get back at it. so much exploit for the loyalty card. Yeah. The 1. Hell yeah. There's a 1 again. Flashcard, randomly select a value, 1 to 10. And then exploit to set it to the value. I'll take a 1. Nothing wrong with a 1. Secret passage or an actress? Seen the secret passage before, so actress. No surprise, which is my favorite card. The Queen of Wonderland. Half the value of any played card for the rest of the encounter. Which did not target itself. Oh, you're gonna halve the value of my cards? Oh, please. Please do that. Yep. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. Okay, you're starting to halve your own ones. Good. So I do want to make sure that I get the Foil King and... Foil Pie, not so much, but Foil King, I want to make sure that I get into this cycle somewhere. Let's move the 6 to hand. I want to put it to the new discard pile, so I guess I play it now? Doesn't really have much value there, but it's in the new discard pile at least. And there it is again. I don't need to exploit the loyalty card. I'll have enough time in this fight. To come back around and do that later. Hey, see? What? Oh, it got halved in value by one of the... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Put the reverse in hands. Ultimately, I guess I want to filter out every card except for the Foil King of the Hill, and I just keep playing it. Foil Pie of Hearts there. Yeah, basically I get my shield so high that the enemy can't do anything about me, and then I very slowly whittle them all the way down to hell. I'd love to have more interactive ways of making my opponent burst. I just feel like that would be very, very, very useful in a deck that is otherwise whittling away. I've got two blackjacks on the board at the same time there. Oops. I clicked too quickly. I clicked too quickly, dang it. Yeah. Yep. Now I can hit all the way through, straight to the end now. An ace? Aces are good for me. Out of ace of a random suit to your hand, no. I do like -4 as well, because it makes it easier for me to get back to just play that king consistently. Go fish or... Go fish. Let's play. Go fish. If your opponent has the chosen card, permanently add a copy of it to your deck. Otherwise, permanently add a random card to your deck. Well, how... I don't want to add a bunch of junk to my deck, so I'm going to leave immediately. The consistency of this deck relies on me not doing that. Let's fight the Racer. I might push the limits on the track, but I know when to pull back at the casino. Do ya? Ooh. Okay, they're just doing damage straight to my face with the Queens of the Stone Age right there. But I'm gonna open up with 21 straight to yours. Protecting myself against your future hits. And then one more Blackjack. Just making sure that I get the king in that cycle again. I'll put the king in hand and then I'll immediately play the king. That'll do it. And another -9. You carefully step over spilled drinks, now mixing on the floor with last night's regrets. I shouldn't be here. It's not good for my addictive temperament. That might be the case, but we're already playing. Oh my god, that's all my negative cards immediately, so I'll take as many hits as the deck can give me. I'll take the 5 out of that. Cool. And then I'll put the king on board. Yeah, so I naturally have the ability to draw to my king every time, as long as I draw my negatives at any reasonable period of time. I'm fine. It's 21. I could keep hitting. And all these aces would decrease in value, so I would be able to get through all of these if I just kept hitting. Oh, that was a really good opportunity to just deal a bunch of damage as well, so we'll take that. Sure, filter the 4s out. Oh, there it is. Get him. Clumsy. Get a Blackjack and then hit bust. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. That's okay. That's okay. I can fix this. Oh, I bounced the wrong thing back to hand. Ooh. Never mind, I cannot fix that. That one's gonna be some damage. It's okay, another Blackjack for us. And again, I love how the loyalty card also heals me while it does Blackjack. That's really, really important. Saves me from the worst things that otherwise could happen. One more damage. Also, Kanban being able to pick up foil cards and then being able to play them for free again, that's so wild. 3 more exploit into the loyalty card, and Blackjack will do it. I'm finished. I'm finished. Foil! -2 of hearts. Love it. The celebutante knows the receptionist and can get you into the head office. Are you into crypto? My friend just told me about this chip coin. On hit or exploit, move to the opponent's side. So we're going to get that jumping jack. There it is. Immediately send it back. Oh, you stood on 20. That's a mistake. Let me just draw through my whole deck and then I'll tell you why. Oh. You tried to send another jumping jack over, but my ace just got smaller, so everything was fine. I think the terminology I'm looking for here is get got. Yeah, I'll put a jumping jack in hand. Basically just remove it from the play cycle. And I'll bust you, deal 20 damage. Next time my... Oh. I'm gonna send the jumping jack back your way. Not enough advantage, no! But if I hit, there we go. That'll do it. So now I can do just as much damage as I have access to the ability to do this turn. Ideal. I intentionally didn't allow that to go as deep. Famous for being famous. Beat the celebutante Blackjack. Wait, do I have to disclose that I'm here to Wait, do I have to disclose that I'm here to promote chip coin? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Negative 10 faults. We take those. But yes, I managed to keep the loyalty card one away from its instant blackjack, so we'll be able to use that next floor. Let's flip the Lovers on play, add a Valentine's, Ace of Heart, or the Lovers to your draw pile. And then Chariot on play, lock, and at the start of your next turn, burn this card and force foe to stand. Oh, hell yeah. Win next round. And also win next round whilst preventing them from gaining defense. Welcome. We're in head office with Medusa. King Cobra, take 3 damage and then deal 2 damage for each king you currently have. Got it. Huh, there's my 21 immediately. Oh. Interesting. So the enemy's deck is a bunch of zeros. And then Kingmaker. Transform any of your other played cards into a random king. So you can make 2 kings on the board. Move any of your played or random cards to the bottom of your draw pile. Q card. That's got another King Cobra at the bottom of your draw pile. Yep, and they're all zeros. Oh, so the worst case scenario is transform any of your other played cards. Any. So it's not all of them. Any. Okay, never mind. This isn't gonna be that bad. I should just make sure that I get a Blackjack with shields so that I don't just take a bunch of damage here. And then foil king. There's my defense. There burns that other card, so you stand immediately, right? Yeah, and I immediately get the foil king of the hill, so I'm just gonna hit you for 21. Oh, that's great. So it's just a free round's worth of damage. Move into hand, highest value typically. In fact, you're gonna take yourself out with your Cobra. I'm gonna watch that happen. So I'm gonna stand and tie you this turn just so that I can watch that happen. Come on, play Cobra. There you go. Psst. I hope you take them down. We don't even get dental. Ace in the hole. It's handy, it's flexible, it's either a -1 or a 1, can only be played when exactly 1 above or below the max score, and on stand, if this card is in your hand, take 1 damage. King Cobra, negative
What reason? Is there any reason for me not to just stack up on every negative card if I don't have, like, I guess with this deck? Blackjack against the developer. The developer is just shackled to their PC. Sure, I'm on my Blackjack break, and I do need a win. I'm playing a bunch of zeros and ones. Of course. Yeah, I got 2 5s of nothing, 2 9s of nothings, a club of 4s, time card, Kanban, business card, fingertip, and the non-fungible card. On hit, set value to a random number between 1 and the current value, -1. Yes, we've happily got the opposing to stand here. Oh, passed up on my Blackjack. That's okay, we'll just have to get in the room. Okay, you stand this turn, so thankfully I can just get real 20 damage straight to the face. Even managed to get that card into my new draw pile, so I get to do it again here. Take the 5, of course. There we go. I just play negatives until I get to the king. I also like that if the king is just straight up like removed from this deck, it doesn't stop me. I can still just do any of the rest of the cards. There we go. Please help me. I can't leave until I work off my gambling debts. There's the official trump card, but the negative 10s of spades, baby. Have I got a negative 10 of spades already in this deck? No, I don't. My goal is, well, one of the goals in this game that it tracks is how many times you win with each card, so I do want to try and include cards that I haven't before. Card printer, layoffs. Card printer. Office printer has totally lost control, is spinning out hundreds of cards. Grab and go. Add a misprinted card and 3 other random cards to your deck, or try and stop it. Add a throwing card to your deck and take 11 damage. I'll try and stop it. Throwing card is a versatile card still. It's deal damage equal to your shield, and then move this card to your opponent's side. Okay. Overdue taxes. Let's do that. New event I haven't seen before. The tax man has finally caught up to us. Pay 1,000 chips. Evade taxes. Permanently remove 3 random cards from the deck or declare bankruptcy. Pay all your chips and... Well, never mind. I should avoid this in the future. I'm going to evade taxes. Lose a 2, an ace. An ace. At least it wasn't the king. The offer stinks of frustration. Lost and found or layoffs? Layoffs seems bad. But I also don't know what it is, so... In hard times, tough choices must be made. Do I keep the left cards or the right cards? I'm fine losing a Kanban and a negative 10 as well as the 3 in order to keep the new win condition. Look, it's not like I would have like leapt at the opportunity to remove each of those cards, but on aggregate, do I think my deck is stronger for having removed all 6, I think, of those cards so far? Yeah, absolutely. HR department. It's just a Hydra. Let's do it. Have you taken your Blackjack break? They're not mandatory, but we'll have trouble if you don't. Come on and keep hitting. Never stop hitting. Whoop. I gave the opponent the throwing card. I didn't have any shield yet. Dang it. Actually, playing Foil King of the Hill on the first turn would give me a lot of shield very quickly. So that would be a really good way to set up for the throwing card, I think.
I'm gonna need you to hand me that throwing card back. Oh, you've stood, of course. Oh, yeah, of course you've stood. Wait, you don't work here. Who are you? Baseball card. I mean, baseball card is nice. It's a great way to gain a bunch of advantage, but like, I'm gonna have to permanently decrease the value of this card constantly, but I do cycle through the deck consistently, so it wouldn't be that difficult to get to. Legitimately, I think I could probably afford to do it. Let's head to marketing. Supporting responsible gambling is an important part of our corporate image. Stop throwing card! Stop draw! Stop draw immediately! Okay. It's important I play Cardinal Trials basically every time. Yeah. Hit straight past it. Let's gain that shielding and do a bunch of damage, and then the enemy doesn't get to do anything this turn because I broke them. Oh, I love it. There we go. And again, and boom. I needed those chips. Do you know how expensive it is to eat this much meat? Next card you play this round becomes a random diamond card for the rest of the encounter. Club of Fours. Nope. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna flip that. I'm gonna skip. I don't need Monterey Jack here. It's time to fight the CEO. Well, well, well. You've made it all the way to me. I'm afraid that this will be the end of your career. Uh-huh. I'm just gonna drop the king. You're paying all of your money okay. Okay. So you got a back credit card, a Calamari game card, Diamond in the Rough. Is this the game that they do in Squid Game? Because isn't there a triangle in that one as well? But anyway. And then you got 3 trump cards. As well as King of the Hill. I mean, I do like a King of the Hill strat, I gotta say. Big fan of that one. Every time I play a positive card, I just immediately nix out its value with something else. Yeah, there we go. And there's the 21 damage. And boom. Give me more shielding. And then the enemy stops their turn. I basically don't even let them play. This is solitaire. This isn't blackjack. Those higher-ups make the real decisions. I'm afraid I'm just a figurehead. Foil break limits. On play. Double the value of a played card for this encounter. I don't want to double values. Foil King of the Hill. If this is your only face card in this encounter. This. So it can't. I imagine I can't have multiple foil Kings of the Hill, and that counts. I imagine, like, it's not. If King of the Hill is the only face card in your encounter. If this card is the only face card in your encounter. Foil flash card. I'll flip this, and it is foil key card on play. Choose one of your opponent's cards to lock. If the card is already locked, unlock it. Yeah, worthwhile. Hope. We've been through despair. Now it's time to go through hope. As you ascend the staircase ever upward, you feel a long-forgotten feeling. Could this be hope? It feels a little like I'm making, like, it feels a little 2016 in here. It feels a little like I'm making a choice between Sheol and the Cathedral in Binding of Isaac. Not that that's bad, obviously. Guardian Angel. If it was up to me, I'd send you to despair. That's why it's not up to you, friend. Okay, go. Ah, you got a 21 instantly? Howdy. Oh, throwing card does the damage and then also gets you to bust. Hell yeah. Yeah, I can accept that where it is. Right? Yeah, because I've got the Hierophant out. So that means 26, and then also the enemy doesn't get to do anything this round. It's not Hierophant, it's the other one, but the enemy is stood. Where's that 10? There we go. Oh, Cardinals is getting lower constantly. Oh, well, Blackjack. It gets me to Blackjack. It doesn't move me to 21. This says instant Blackjack, although it says 21. It also says instant Blackjack, so I don't have to worry about them changing that. There we go. That's an instant Blackjack. You're lucky it's not up to me, then. Win a round with Blackjack 121 times. I've Blackjacked. Jackhammer of clubs and Jack of hearts. 3. Nope, don't need any of those, thanks. The walls are golden and shiny. Maybe too golden. Too shiny. Oh yeah, blow them up. It's a bunch of gold in those walls. You gotta use the bombs, obviously, that you hoarded over the previous floors in order to get it, but... slot machine or 4 cards? Let's look at 4 cards. I want specific things, not general things. Move top card from your draw pile to your hand, then lock this card. Unlocks when the drawn card is played. Also, it's basically just check what the next card is and whether or not you want to play it. Lock picking card. If you have at least 15 as your score, gain 5 shield. I mean, I do want things like these. Spade of 5s is going to do pretty good work for us. So will Heart of 3s. SD card is just great with those. Lock picking card is not necessary. No one said this was going to be easy, but hey, this isn't a fair fight. You would dare to question my authority? Absolutely. On play, instant time, gain 21 shield, then lock. Start of the next round, burn this card, then stand. So you did it, you tied. Death adds fresh copies of every card in your draw pile to your discard pile. Oh, you've got a lot of lucky 7s in there. That's cool. Can you mess up with my board? Burn all other currently played cards, then stand. The Hermit can mess with my board. But that's it. I'll stand. Okay. The enemy stands his turn. I've got 21 shield, so I can do reasonable damage with my throwing star again. Yeah, I'm going all the way back to that king, I think. Yep. And then Chariot, the enemy can't do anything this turn, so I go all the way back to that king again. Which is very easy to do. Ooh, the Hermit! Thankfully, I'm still playing. If I'd already stood and then the Hermit happened, obviously they would win that round. Because they would burn everything, but I would already not be able to play any more cards. Okay, baseball card is getting scrunglier, but I would have to pick it up much earlier for it to have a real effect. I've taken enough high-value cards out of the deck that I don't actually trigger my Chip on Shoulder or Heart of 3s often anymore. But It's also worth noting that's totally okay because I am going to win. Oh, finally, I'm gonna trigger some of these, I think, maybe. What if I put a 4 on the board? Okay, I'm gonna manually play a 4. Oh yeah, look at the triggers. Oh, it's going, they're going. I'm getting 3 HP each time, I'm getting 5 shield each time. Okay, I'm gonna force the blackjack this time as well. Oh no, I'm not high enough. I need to get up to 12. It's fine, that'll do. Actually, hang on, it won't. I'm gonna hit. There we go. And then I'm gonna use my loyalty card to get all back up to 21, and that'll do it.
In this tavern, there is only one with authority over me. I hope you never have the misfortune of meeting them.
Victory? You defeated the deity, and yet the tavern remains. There is more to be done. We'll rejoice for the moment. This was a very interesting deck. It feels like, so basically I leveraged the ability to use the loyalty card for our opening encounters for a while. And then by the time I picked up Foil King of the Hill, I already had a consistent deck. And then I drafted the rest of my deck in negatives, which obviously start turning up more later and later as you get into the game. I say obviously, they do start turning up more and more as you get later into the game. The obviousness of this being the fact that I've seen that happen. And that enabled us to draw all the way to the Foil King of the Hill consistently. Hell yeah. That's a well-won run right there, as far as I say so myself, but for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist in the top left with all of my content on the game past, present, and future. Down below is the YouTube recommendations for all what... down below that is what YouTube recommends you to... I'm gonna remember it. It's just gonna take me a moment. There's the playlist, and then there's the what YouTube recommends. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.